3, 2, 1, launch.
I always call ISAS my launching pad. It's where it all started. I really came away with what it takes to set a goal for becoming an engineer.
I would say that ISAS was absolutely the pivotal moment when I completely redirected what I thought I was going to be studying.
I've always been interested in science, so for me the ISAS program was definitely a program to kind of shine in my element.
My name is Camille Eddy, and I'm an engineering student at Boise State.
I'm Colin Moser. I'm a full-time student at Boise State University.
My name is Abby Severe, and I just graduated from Case Western.
And being a part of a NASA group that built a project to go to Mars, that's something you don't hear every day.
That NASA Ames trip for me was incredible. When I came back from Ames, everything kind of changed.
With the online class, I even found myself drew more to those subjects than the classes I was actually taking at school itself.
The ISAS program is an incredible opportunity for high school students to get involved in space science and really learn about the history of NASA. I hadn't taken a course that was that intense before.
I saw this as an opportunity to kind of maybe rediscover or re-immerse myself in kind of the science and technology field, and ISAS provided a really good experience for that.
I always was a rocket geek and kind of a space nerd, and when my physics teacher told me about this class, it really got me interested in it.
It told me I didn't hate science because I thought I hated science. And then I was like, space science, I like that.
Down at Ames, we got to fly a Boeing simulator, and it was a life changer for me.
The academy I was part of was just an amazing experience. I wasn't zoning out, I was completely focused, and I kind of saw this and I was like, I would love to work for here.
Now it's like a part of who I am. And so when I go out, they know that I'm part of ISAS, a part of the Idaho Science and Aerospace Scholars.
If I had the opportunity to do it again, I will do it again, because that was the closest thing I am to flying an actual airplane.
ISAS also was one of the places where I had to do a little bit of public speaking.
Would you please help me welcome the President of the United States of America.
Camille's done research for NASA. She's the leader of your microgravity team. She might have invented time travel by the time she's done here at Boise.
Introducing President Obama was a great experience, and I think part of that came about because of the work I've done in NASA with ISAS, networking and being visible.
I want to get my commercial license and/or aerospace engineering license and become a commercial line pilot or an aerospace engineer.
After flying those simulators, it really propelled me to retrieve my dream and become a commercial pilot. And where I work, it's all about teamwork. If one guy goes down, the whole team's going to go down. And so ISAS really taught me to work with the group, how to work together and accomplish the same goal. I love flying airplanes. That's what I want to do. That's all I want to do is fly airplanes and work for the airlines that I'm already working for.
I want to be a mechanical engineer. I want to build things.
Here at HP, I'm working in the robot development lab, so I'm helping them create a robot hand to help with printer testing, which is really exciting. And I think ISAS helped me get to this place because it really started me on goal orientation.
Opening, go for sample.
I recently went to NASA Johnson Space Center, which had me and a team from Boise State build a tool for NASA purposes. The divers went into the pool and captured some samples with our tool, and we had a blast down there.
I remember that the first book I was really into as a little kid was Pictures of Space. So I ended up selecting Case Western in Cleveland, primarily because of its proximity to NASA Glenn, which is 25 minutes away from campus. I was able to select an advisor. He helped me get an internship down at NASA Langley. Wind tunnels are the base experimental resource that aerospace engineers use. You can kind of experience what aerodynamics are just in your tiny little wind tunnel. My dream career is to work in the commercial aeronautical industry, and whether that be working on something like the structure of the plane and making it more lighter and incorporating carbon fiber composites to make it more fuel efficient, or to improve the wing to kind of help bring about supersonic transport vehicles, I want to be involved in that.
I was 3 years old. We flew from Minneapolis, St. Paul to Toronto Airport on a Boeing 727. My dad and I were the last ones off the aircraft. And the captain said, hey, come up in the cockpit. And there's a picture of me sitting in the cockpit with the pilot hat on. And that was kind of when I really wanted to do it.
I want to be an engineer. I want to go to California, work in Silicon Valley, where it all started, for, the technology age. But then after that, it would be really cool to be an astronaut and maybe go to the moon one day. We'll see what happens.
Do it, work hard, make sure you go to that summer academy, because that summer academy will change your life. Trust me, it will.
Definitely go for it. It doesn't matter if you're interested in biology or something unrelated to engineering. It's all related. It's helpful, and definitely something that I use every chance I get.
NASA has a place for everybody. It's absolutely within your reach, and the fact that you've even taken the initiative to come to ISAS right off the bat makes it, you're the exact type of person they need.